I feel like when I have my robe on and I have my coffee, it's like a diary session. It's like a session where I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I am speaking on things that I am going through to help another business owner or to help someone believe and know that it's not just them. That there's a lot of us going through the same thing. We might be not going through the exact same thing, but just going through similar things. And let me tell you, small being a small business owner at the time right now is kicking my really bad. And it's if you are new to this channel, my name is Mar. I'm the owner of Mars Custom Cases, where I create phone cases, Crocs, mirrors. I mean, you have a car, you want to get blinged out, I will bling out your car if you pay me, but I need you to pay me. Like, literally, like, I will bling out everything but clothes. I have been doing this for the last, like I mentioned, 11 years. Um, and full time, about 9 out of those 11 years. And it's been one of the hardest things of my life. It's so rewarding. It's like, it kind of is like being a mom because you have a baby. And for me, this was my first baby, my business. But it's about, you still gotta nourish it, you still gotta spend money, you still gotta take care. You can't neglect your business, because as soon as you start neglecting your business, you gotta be consistent. Like when you have kids, you can't slack, and if you slack, it's going to show. And I feel as though, I don't know if everything is falling apart or everything seems to be falling apart, but actually coming together. I've been creating phone cases for a long time. I'm actually really good to the fact that I you can actually spend as least amount, about like 30-ish dollars for a junk case, but the most you can spend is about $100. So people be spending money when it comes to the phone cases. And I know you're like, $100 for a phone case. I'm not spending that, but you have to understand, I'm an expert at this. I've been doing this for so long. I make thousands of phone cases with these hands, and they are creations. It's just like you getting your nails done. You get your nails done, you get a bling on those nails because how much money you spend, and you spending extra. And it's just like me, because I'm doing it one at a time. I don't have no machine, I have no system, I have no team. Everything is just me. And we're so used to, when I feel like this, like the system is used to, when you go walk into a store, you see people lined up in their, where they're supposed to be in their locations, whether a cashier, whether someone's stocking the shelves. But when you're a business owner, you do it all. And it's so much because it's so draining when you feel as though you've done so much to keep your business from staying afloat, and you just feel like it's falling apart. In the last like year, people have been telling me how proud they are of me. They've been telling me how much to keep going. They've been telling me how much to not give up. And number one, do I ever want to just give up? Absolutely not. I would have been give up like the first couple of years. I would have given up when I lost my Instagram. I would have given up when I lost my website. I would have given up when I had to put in a police report on a customer because she tried to scam me. Like I would have gave up. I would have been did. I would have did that years ago. So I know I came so far, and I don't want to just give up. So that's why I'm making this video, because I feel as though the things I go through is for people. I've always said that. I don't showboat, just be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is how much money I'm making. This is how life is great. Like a lot of people do. See, people use social media to showboat, to glamorize the aesthetic. And I might not be the aesthetic for people. That's probably why people do swipe. Um, but when you come to my page and you come to me, I'm real. You may not always agree with everything I say. You may not always understand everything I say. But I'm real. I have a heart for a goal. And I can say for my business, I love what I do. And you really don't find too many people love what they do nowadays. And I just feel broken. I feel like people sometimes treat me like, oh, well, she's been doing this for so long, so I'll just support when I can, and then they forget to support, or they gaslight me into saying they're going to support. And I understand that people don't want me to give up and people want me to keep going, but a business lasts from finding a product that people fall in love with or a service, and they're changing people's lives. And I feel like I haven't been changing no one's life because I haven't been making anything. And I can think of, well, maybe the economy, but Stanley Cup selling cups for $50 to $80 and selling out. All the same token of, there were so many people saying, I will never spend that much money on a Stanley Cup. So I know there's people out here that would actually spend that much money on a phone case. And I haven't given myself, because I believe in myself so much. And I love what I do. I love what I do. And it's not easy, though. People don't understand how much hard work, how many silent cries, how many times I wanted to give up, how many times that the devil tried to stop me, how many times there was obstacles down the road that I overcame. There's a lady that, she's a business coach. Her name is Stacy, and she is amazing. And one thing that I've been gravitating to, one word that she said in the past that I've used before too, is to pivot. And I feel like all my life I pivot, because you could complain or you could pivot. And I've always pivot. When I lost my Instagram, I pivot. When things wasn't going my way, I pivot. When Sizzle and Afterpay wouldn't take my website because of what reason, I pivot. When people stole my pictures and put it on their Etsy shops and put it in, like they made the stuff to gain sales and money, all while I was still struggling. And I'm actually the creator. I still pivot. And right now, my website's not on. I haven't received sales in a couple weeks. I know after the holiday season, this time right now, right before tax season, is the hardest time for business owners. But this has been the worst. Like, I can't even tell you guys how much money I made. I have family. I have kids to raise, and it sucks. And it's just like everyone's telling you not to give up. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. I've tried so much. I have things sitting here that's been sitting here for years. And I try to do sales, no one budge. And my stuff is worth way more than $20-$30. So like, I'd rather it sit here, collect dust. I will give my stuff away before I let it just keep doing the least amount for stuff I worked on for hours. Like, I don't like how we have to create anymore. We have to do posts this many times a day. We gotta have a hook, and we gotta have this and that and this and that and this and that. And not because we want to, because in order for our stuff to get seen and noticed. And I'm just so tired of it. I just want to create. I just want to make things that I've already been doing. I feel like after this, like everything, ever since COVID, it's all about like, monkey see, monkey do. Everybody wants to do it. Everyone wants to do, they don't want to put in the work. They want it to come to them. They want microwave success. And I feel like I'm working so hard, and I am not seeing what all the things I've been sacrificing. So it makes me feel like it hasn't been worth it. And I know it is, because the joy I get when I get an order. So, there was someone that commented on my video a couple days ago, and they asked me, she said, why don't you just be a vendor? Been there, did that, y'all. I've done so much different things and switched and pivot to different things in the last 11 years. I worked so hard, and I'm trying to work a little bit smarter than harder. And every time I tried that, I don't know why. I don't know, because I'm not scamming people. When you're doing the right thing, maybe that's the thing and the issue.
With no breaks, I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. Mine's so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today.